Hey gamers, so there's a big fat mid-chapter update coming and everyone's talking about like the hooks are coming back, singularity changes, the night changes. What about machine learning? Uh, I am I know you're like, wait, what? Why? Oh, huh? Machine learning is so niche, but it actually provides a really important part of the NOED build that I do on Nurse. And you're probably wondering, what? Huh? NOED on Nurse? Well, Pixie, are you okay? No. No, it's why this video took a million years to fucking make, but no. I'm not. NOED can't really be used on Nurse, as many of you guys are aware. You have to M1 people, so a blink and a smack is an M2. That doesn't count. You can't down people while you're blink attacking them when they're exposed. However, the build I'm about to show you all changes that. It challenges it, and machine learning plays a really big part, as well as No Way Out, and also batteries included. Which batteries you could probably switch around. You might not need it. I just prefer it, so that's if you're going to switch something, that's the one perk that would be safe to swap around with this build. Also, it utilizes one blink and then the rewind add-on as well. And if you are comfy with Nurse, this might work for you. I get a lot of mixed feedback with this one. It's not easy at all, although during the event you might enjoy it more because there's a lot more passive stuff that ends up happening. Like you get haste, the whole map gets haste. And then you also have the auto hooks, and then you have you can play around pallets, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I'm gonna explain what the build is, and then I'm gonna show you some gameplay maybe during the event. Just it also works outside the event. It's just the event's currently going on, so that's more recent. So this build is all about setup. It's an endgame build, but you can use it during the match. One thing to note is her gameplay gets changed. Normally with Nurse, you want to blink where you last saw them, and you want to follow up with a second blink. This is a little weird. This one, you want a prediction blink, and then remember where you last were. Think of Tracer from Overwatch if you play that. And then you want to rewind when they double back, and then you want to follow up with your third blink. It's very weird and highly is up to how the survivors play, although you can zone them. It's very difficult to use because you have to memorize your where you left off. You have to remember like where you're rewinding to and what you can utilize with the follow-up. Because if a survivor just holds W or pre-runs, your build just goes to shit. There's nothing really that can be done aside from zoning them. So with those two add-ons I'm using is Matchbox and Jenner's Last Breath. Again, an expensive build. I'm sorry, maybe one of these days I'll have a cheap add-on build. I'm a rich gal. I have all the add-ons I need. I know that's not the case for a lot of you gamers, but well, you know, I'm sorry. All right, the next thing that you have to be realized, so No Way Out, which blocks exit gates after you get every time you hook somebody, you increase that exit blocker longer when someone touches it, up to 60 seconds. You want to set that up during the game. Batteries included, which is, I'm going to leave the actual descriptions up here, but I'm going to give you a little summary. Batteries included is every time a generator pops, around the vicinity of the generator, you gain a 5% haste that lasts for X many seconds longer when you move away from it. That's going to be a little haste boost that we'll utilize either during the match, but mostly endgame. The next perk is Hex, NOED, so no one escapes death. When all the gens pop, the Hex totem spawns, and you can insta-down people as long as it is standing. As soon as you get one hit on somebody, it technically activates, so to speak. It's already active, but the aura will get bigger and bigger, so survivors will be able to swarm it easier and get rid of it faster. So only have like a limited amount of time to get value at the beginning. It's not really utilized later in the end game, but it's at the beginning, which is good because now we have machine learning. Let's talk about that one. Machine learning is weird. I'm going to tell you what it does, and I'm going to break it down in case you don't understand it. It's the one thing people are always confused. And if you're like me, if a perk scares you and you don't know what it does, you avoid it like the plague. You just don't touch it because you're like, I don't understand that shit. You will understand as soon as I tell you what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so you kick a gen. When you kick a gen, you turn on the perk. The perk now becomes active, but it's not on. Okay, I guess wait, that doesn't make any sense. Let me rephrase that. Okay, so when you kick a gen, your perk becomes active and available. Like there's power to it, but it's not on. Okay, you have to kick another gen to turn on the perk and place that perk on that gen. That gen is now machine learning. It will glow yellow, and when that gen activates or becomes powered on. Then the perk then, activates for 30 seconds. Soon to be 60 seconds. Well, let's go into why it's so good, and it's going to be so good when the update happens, which is going to be during PTB, and then I might get some PTB games if I can't nurse on PTB. It's already going to be a struggle. Anyway, so machine learning, if you're lucky, you'll get one proc and early in the match. However, your goal is to get it in endgame. Early, if you get it early game, cool. But endgame is, if you have to make a decision in like the mid-end game of do I use it now or do I use it at the end? The end. If you don't get your shit at the end, you will probably lose your entire endgame build off this perk not being active alone. It's so important. I can't express that enough. So in endgame, machine learning is a lot easier to use than you may think than compared to earlier in the trial. Earlier in the trial, you have to have that one yellow gen pop, and then that's your machine learning. Okay, that one gen has to pop. That's why it's very niche. That's why they're buffing it. But when the final gens pop, technically all the gens pop. This was taught to me a while ago, and when I found this out, it made me love this perk even more for endgame. You can put this perk on any of the final three gens, any of them, and then you could just say, F it, I don't care anymore, which is fantastic because that means you get to use NOED. And this is when it starts getting crazy. So in machine learning procs, you get 10%. If you're near a gen, you get 5%, that's 15. And then you have NOED, and that's 4. So you have 19% bonus speed. DBD is weird, so I don't know how the math is going to stack. But if it stacks the way it should, it's like 5 MS. Nurse is normally like, first 3.8, but with this build, it's 4.4, which is Hag speed. So think of Hag with like, or Huntress with 19% speed stacked on top of that. And I guess during the event, you can also have that like extra haste going on or whatever. And that lasts 30 seconds. And you have no tear radius. So you are a silent nurse moving at 5 MS with NOED, and you can, and no one's gonna realize that you have this because no one runs this. Not just that, you for the majority of this match have been bluffing by playing a different type of nurse to where they think probably pallets aren't safe. So they're gonna be giving you free hits on endgame. It's something that I've noticed. They think that you're probably a 3-blink nurse because, I mean, technically you are, but not really. There's an add-on for that, which is more strong than this one. This one, it's blink, rewind, blink. They don't know that. Who the runs this? No one does. They don't know that. So they're going to see this unless they know that you're faster, which that's a clue in on this. If they're aware, which is why it's really important to know these add-ons when you're facing a nurse, because you will give the nurse free hits if you don't. So for the majority of the match, you've been blinking like up to 3 times. The survivors at the end game would be like, oh, I'm not going to worry about these pallets. But it's too late. By the time they realize you were moving at 5 MS, you're going to get that first down. And then once you do, it becomes a specific amount of time to where you have to finish the game because now your totem is now on. Now it's lighting up, etc. That's the build. It's very goofy, very silly, getting buffed. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for understanding. I've been trying to gain back my interest posting content. It's been kind of rough, but I don't want to go anywhere because I love Nurse, and Nurse is the only thing holding me to DBD. This is the only anchor I have to this game. This game is in a rough state right now. Yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Enjoy the video.
Ada was first survivor. First character was Nurse. And then, ooh, wait, no, not ooh. Okay, the NOED build might be really hard on this map. The fact that we got this map with this build instead of my no Tarity's surprise jumpstarters is kind of sad. I'm gonna grab this early though. This is kind of important. No, it's already gone. I lied. Oh, sorry. How's it going harder? So I want to turn on machine learning. It'd be better if we get I fucked up completely. That's the type of playstyle you have to do if you fuck up your blink though. Let me see. This is gonna be super rough. Yeah. Alright, where did I pick this gen? Machine learning is not active though. Now the next gen I kick, it'll go active. I need to commit to somebody because I need to set up No Way Out. No Way Out buys this time in Endgame. I'm gonna take a prediction guess. Oh, I lied. Oh my god! This map is a fucking struggle. I also should have just hit her, but I was already in mid-blink. What a weird playstyle. My brain's dead, and I got the worst map for this build. It's upsetting. It's so fucking sad. But you know what? We'll make do. I will try my best. It's these gamers are playing a little bit weird, so if I can walk them down zone, I might be okay. I don't play everybody though, so that wouldn't be good advice for me. Like for instance, I don't play, I don't know, the only characters I'd play is Ada, Sable, maybe Ace. That was it, yeah. Batteries included value. Wait, that means I can rewind the batteries included and then pay. Oh, interesting. I'm having so much problems. I can't hear shit, dude. Someone's there. Wait, okay, I'm gonna put this on her. Please, dude. This might be a NOED just off of like me struggling to get people alone. BS2 emulator. Oh my god. I'm missing so many. It's like, the last time I got one blink rewind nurse, this team called me a baby nurse, which was very sad because I was like, no, that's not true. I'm one blink rewind. It's a struggle. Yeah, it's on my Steam profile. I don't delete comments that are negative. I keep everything up. We're gonna leave this shot. I don't care about it. It's pretty far away. It's could be the machine learning first gen. Then we'll just go back here. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. I don't know. I think 2 people are back over there. I'll check it though. I guess it's fine. We know most of the teams on the other side, and then maybe machine learning will proc and we can at least get it on this person. I don't think they also understood like the situation I was in, like how difficult that game was, like with one blink. Against gamers that were just do what they were doing. I don't know. Is you have to literally zone. I can't do my normal strat with this. Cool. Game this can never be competitively played. Yeah. I mean they nice. Hold on. Kellaway explains it pretty well. How maps, not maps, but look how fast I fucking am. It's unfortunate. I went out here for no reason. Wait, unless. Hello? I probably made her shit herself, dude. Silent Myers? Don't mind me, I don't make sound. Okay, cool. That's so funny. Anyway, no, this game can't be played in a true competitive ranked fashion. It would take too much effort. They could maybe balance it. There we go. Doing better. There's the E. There's the D-bag. There's you getting bodied. There's me teabagging you because I'm WSing for 2 seconds. Because you teabagged me. Oh wait. She's bad. Okay. She's feisty. She's feisty. Okay, it's war. Who will win? Who will win the war? I don't know, but I think I won. That was so funny. What a goofy person. What a goofy lady. I'm not gonna tunnel her. I proved my point. I don't know. I should just kind of play. I don't know. You need to set up machine learning too. I think they're back here. Jake. Hmm. Going too far is dangerous. It's too risky. I need to get machine learning on a gen though. I don't think it should be this gen. I should save it. This gen's gonna pop too soon, and if I don't get machine learning, it's problematic. Machine learning, I don't get it. Okay, so you know when you are in a house and the house has a light that... What's it? Okay. You know how in rooms there's little light switches and the light switch has to be turned on in order to turn the actual lamp? Like me in my bedroom, there's a lamp, but the lamp doesn't work unless the light switch is on. Does that make sense? But even if the light switch is on, you can still have the lamp that's turned off. It just won't turn on. I don't know if that's too confusing. Yeah, so machine learning is literally that. Machine learning is the first gen you kick, you are turning on the light switch. The second gen you kick is you are turning on the lamp. The lamp is the perk. When you turn on the lamp, when that gen pops, we get value. So right now, machine learning's on the final gen, which is perfect. Fantastic. Now, if that gen pops, we get speed. I'm gonna proxy this person. Just because they need to go. They need to die. It is nothing personal. But it just has to happen. This guy I have not hooked yet, so if this person is my no way out, that'd be perfect. Pace, that's crazy. So you're gonna see it working properly right here. Cool, now we get no way out. So the problem is that it's a very, very niche perk. That's why it's gonna last 60 seconds. I think this person's here. Oh, that's not good. She has life. I want to get her before the final gen pops. Am I lagging? What the fuck? Who was the person that we had that teabagging where? I don't even remember. Was it this gamer? Was it you? Or was it Sable? I don't remember. Here we go. Goodbye. Perfect. They're dead. So my goal is to... What's cool about this perk though is if it pops and NOED happens, then I'll also have notarities too. This guy just screamed. Okay. Now, not like that, machine learning, it's when the gen pops. So when like a generator pops, that gen technically pops if this gen pops. So I don't have to move it at all. I don't know who this person is. I want to be nearby for this gen to pop too. Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna bother kicking that gen because I'm okay. As long as machine learning's on the board, it truly does not matter. I wanted to pop though. I want to show you guys. So I'm not gonna bother kicking it. We have batteries right here. Well, I have double. Actually, this might be really good for batteries. Here? I don't care about this person. I want them to get saved. Go for gen. Maybe I kick this for points. They count for the final gen, but you don't know if it's not the one. Yeah. I think it has to do with because batteries included. Technically, all the gens are done when the end game happens because they changed it. Very cool. I think this guy still thinks that I have 2 blinks. Now he thinks I probably have 3, but if I can get this gamer, he has life. I don't think I can get this. There's no shot. They get saved, I think, last second. Yeah. The only chance this happens is they pop gen, I get Sable, and then we have a NOED game. That's the plan. Let this gamer go. Do I kick this so they get like they're more likely to touch it? Like what's taking so long? There we go, cool. think I... Oh, I didn't do it. Good prediction on my part. Let's go. Jake's gonna be at this gen too. Shiva might be working on the back one. I'm gonna ignore it. I think he's over here. That was a good blink, yeah. I think he's preparing for Endgame. Is that Dun's gonna pop soon? So he's trying to pull the attention, I think, over here. Which is fine. Everything's going according to plan. Look at him, he really wants my attention here. Oh, hi. How's it going? You called? I answered? Okay, that's so funny. Wrong time I want attention, yeah, for real. Not very good. Do 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 do. I get saved? Oh, they no way out, Brox. That's funny. Hello. This game we go. Is she right here? Is she in the back? I hear her cry. Okay, she's right here. Do a pride charm check? I don't see any. That was so funny. What a wrong time. Like, what's so funny about that is like he thought I was playing into his mind game when in really he was doing what I wanted him to do all along.